Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. The direct purchase and pricing question line from you to me and my crew for your questions about this or any watch you see here on Watchbox Reviews, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. And today, we are discussing a rich dessert. This, launched in 2015, is the Patek Philippe 5370P-001, 41 millimeters in exquisite white platinum 950. This is a split-second chronograph of extraordinary refinement and detail. As you can see in profile, with white gold cabochon capping its evacuated platinum lugs, the timepiece measures 50 millimeters from lug to lug and 13.8 millimeters in thickness. As you can see in practice, because of the concave bezel, it wears thinner than that. Between the lugs, 22 millimeters, this is a modern Patek Philippe watch in wrist stance, and you can see the top brilliant cut Vesselton diamond right between the lugs down at 6 o'clock. Now let's throw this watch on my wrist real quick and we get a sense of how it wears. On my 16 centimeter circumference wrist, the watch is full-sized but not oversized. As you can see across the wrist, it's reasonable because of the shape of the lugs. They wrap down and around, so the 50 millimeter lug to lug is fairly large for a dress watch, but it does seem in proportion to the rest of the case, the lug spacing, and it gives the watch a wonderful grandeur on the wrist. This does not seem petite. I would recommend it for wrists as small as 14.5 centimeters circumference. Now let's take a quick look at the accessories here. You have a alligator leather strap, large rectangular scale, gloss finish, unbolstered. There is a folded edge and a monotone stitch. As you can see, Patek Philippe factory strap in brand new condition, and there are pull tab spring bars beneath so you can quickly denude the lugs of the strap for cleaning or replacement. And there is a matching platinum Patek Philippe folding buckle to guard against droppage while donning or removing at bedside. A wonderful piece accompanying a case that is a testament to how far Patek Philippe has come in its case making. It has been making many of its own cases since 1981 when it purchased Atelier Réuni, and you can just see how sophisticated this case design and fabrication and finishing has become, as the case flank itself is a deep satin finished channel that is flanked by polished rims, and as you can see, applied white gold cabochon that have a little bit of a countersink within the end of the lugs to hold them in place. Incredibly handsome, giving way to polished lug hoods and a bezel that's nicely stepped up from the case band with a concave profile to visually reduce the mass of the assembly. Now you can see the lozenge-shaped chronograph pushers. They're more rectangular with satin finished sides and then polished faces, and the crown with a coaxial split-second trigger inside of its structure. If you look closely, you can even see that the chronograph seconds hand have been manually rolled on a small pin to create a curvature that arcs underneath the sapphire. Now the dial of this watch is something else. The timepiece is like vanilla fudge or chocolate chip cookie dough, rolled in cookie crumbs, in a waffle cone, dipped in chocolate, rolled with Reese's Pieces. It's everything all at once. A black enamel dial created in-house by Patek Philippe with white printing of a tachymeter outboard. You could see that there are loomed leaf hands at center, so the hands are actually loomed. There will be a loom shot. And as you can see, not just black enamel, but applied white gold Breguet Arabic numerals. Exceptional. Now the watch is an in-house Patek chronograph caliber of the 29535 family, 29535 Split-Seconds PS. So you can see it does feature stop seconds. It beats away at 28,800 vibrations per hour, and you have that coaxial split second or rattrapant action, so you can gauge the difference between two objects, for example, two race cars operating concurrently around a track. And you'll note the attention to detail, as there are small white gold cabochon placed where the indices or the numerals for 8 and 4 would be located. Now let's flip this one over. As you can see, measures have been taken to protect innocent parties, and this is the extraordinary mechanism behind the monster. As you can see, it is a mechanical monster. You'll note the split-second pincers in action at center. There is an elaborate network of springs, all of them hand-finished and hand-tuned, bent by hand to create the split-second mechanism. You'll also note that there is a second column wheel with a nautilus shell black polished cap with a wonderful spiral spring atop it. A black polished cap for the primary column wheel, which you can see in action. Now you'll note that the lateral clutch of steel features beveled edges and satin across its top, and that's true for all of the levers and yoke of the chronograph. The sides have been mirrored with the same anglage that you'll see on the edge of every bridge. All screw heads are black polished with chamfered slots, and you will note that there is a Cote de Genève across the bridges below the chronograph mechanism. The balance, adjusted in 6 positions, is a Patek Philippe Gyromax style, beaten away at 28,800 vibrations per hour. It features a handmade overcoil hairspring. If you want to rewind about 10 seconds, you could see the pawl and wheel jumper system for the minutes, instantaneous jumping. So 65-hour manual wind power reserve, 34 joules, free sprung, 6-position adjustment, and of course you've got the stop seconds, the lateral clutch, the double column wheel architecture, and this never gets old. I should also mention that it's 30 meters water resistant, so it's not an absolute sports watch, but in almost every other regard, it is a very sporty watch. A white metal, a black dial, a tachymeter, lume, and a sportsman's complication. Email tmosso@thewatchbox.com to own the ultimate Patek Philippe chronograph of the 2010s. And we're back with the 5370P by night.